up, and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking all about 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 15, and the title of this episode is Time Does Not Heal All Wounds. In this video, we will be talking all about Mike and Natalie. But before we get started, my besties, do your girl a big favor by giving this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on all future uploads coming out this week. I do have my handy dandy phone here. I will be reading from my notes so that I can stay on topic and get out all of the points that I want to discuss in regards to these two in this episode. So Natalie walks into the house with a suitcase that has been provided by Julianna, of course, and Mike wants to know why she has one. Going somewhere? And Mike is blindsided by Natalie and says that his heart sank when he saw her with the suitcase in her hand. Now, this goes back to me saying, like, why didn't she give him a call before just showing up? Like, don't blindside somebody. This is your home now. You are married. So you could have sent a text, called, whatever. But also I'm like, he was mic'd up. So like he had to know she was on her way there. Production had to inform him. But he says he was blindsided. I guess because it didn't come from Natalie's mouth. Now, Natalie deflects from the question and goes to get their pet mouse. Natalie says that she feels nervous to talk to Mike because she doesn't want him to try and convince her to stay. Now, Natalie is a nutcase. She's talking to the flipping rat and ignoring Mike while he's trying to have a conversation with her. Mike says to her, like, so you're set on this, right? And she just stands there looking down at the floor. Natalie feels that she was dismissed by Mike and can't continue to live like this anymore. Mike tells her that this isn't the correct way to handle things, but had me weak when he said, all right, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I thought that was hilarious when he told her that, like, okay, I'm not going to sit around here and beg you. If you want to leave and go be with Julianna, just go ahead and do that. Natalie says that she thinks that Mike is in denial, that she's not coming back. And I really don't believe that. I don't think he's in denial. I think he realizes, but he's just like, is this what you're really doing right now? Is this what you're like, are you sure? So I don't think he's in denial. Like, now, Mike says he's not going to chase Natalie. And, you know, she talks about him not listening to her feelings. He feels like she doesn't hear him and doesn't listen to his feelings either. You know, he says it's a two-way street. Next thing that happens had me so weak. Here comes Julianna in the house. Now, by this time, Natalie has already packed her things and is in the car. So they should be gone, right? I guess Julianna had been sitting there for so long. I don't know. But Julianna walks in and Julianna claimed that she needed to use the restroom. But she could have been in that bathroom collecting a sample of his hair. So she could do some weird stuff. I don't know. Cast a spell on him. I don't know. But once she's done, she says to Mike, can I say a couple of words? And Mike is saying like, nah, I'm good. It's all right. It's cool. But she still proceeds to talk anyway. She's like, I know it's hard for you, but I feel it's going to be okay. Then this is what else was taking me. I like this whole scene, especially with Julianna coming into the house, was hilarious to me. Comment down below your thoughts, but this was hilarious to me when she said, she started doing roll call. You have your job. Then she looks around his house, like looks into the kitchen, and she was like, and then you have your cat. You have your job, look around in the kitchen trying to see what else she could think of. And then she said, and you have your cat. Mike shakes his head and says, thank you. Now, this woman takes it an extra step further and walks over and hugs him. The whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, what the heck is happening right now? What is happening? Now, Julianna says to him, you can always call to me. That's how she said it. You can always call to me. And then he's just like, yep. And so she walks over, pets the cat, and then walks out the door. Like, that was a flipping hilarious episode with Mike and Natalie, for real. That particular scene right there, hilarious. So Mike says that he was taking it one step at a time and feels as though he put a lot into their relationship. Adding, it hurts him to say, but he doesn't feel Natalie truly loved him. He doesn't feel like she ever really loved him. Natalie says that she feels like a bird who got shot and can't fly. And Natalie looks just fine to me. I don't see, you're not wounded, honey. So I don't know where she's getting that from. She's already secured a new spot at Julianna's, and it's not like she got kicked out. He didn't tell her to leave. He didn't say, I want a divorce. I want separation. She decided to do that because she let Julianna whisper in her ear. So I'm just like, Natalie is just so flipping dramatic. And it's just really a hot mess. But I really thought that this episode was so funny just based off of the fact of, I don't know, I wonder, did production tell that woman to come in their house? Because he's petting the cat, and she comes and she's like, hi, Mike. And he was just looking. And so she was like touching her hands like she was all nervous, talking about, can I use your bathroom? So he was like, sure, use my bathroom and take my wife, type of thing. So she goes in that bathroom. She wasn't in there long to be using the bathroom. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised she was in there collecting a sample, because I don't know, Julianna looked like she be putting together little concoctions and casting spells. I don't know. But yeah, she flushed the toilet so quick. I'm like, she didn't have to use a bathroom. Maybe she was trying, if she wasn't trying to collect pieces of hair, she probably was trying to like get the courage to say what she wanted to say to him. But the funny thing is, like, she is Natalie's friend. Julianna is Natalie's friend. So the fact that she was sitting up there telling him, you know, you can always call to me, and, you know, I know it's hard for you right now and all this stuff, when you were literally the one encouraging Natalie to come and stay with you. Why weren't you encouraging Natalie to figure it out, go back home, and try to work things out with her husband? So you're not for Mike. You're for Natalie. And this goes back to me saying, like, where is Julianna's husband and the family that she supposedly has? Like, where are they? Because the way it looks as though it's like Julianna's a single woman. That's how I look. But I thought this episode was crazy with these two. I'm very, very curious to know what you thought, besties, in that comment section down below on 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This was season 6, episode 15 that we talked about. And the title of this episode is Time Does Not Heal All Wounds. We talked all about Mike and Natalie. Comment down below your thoughts. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on all future uploads coming out this week. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.